And we are live. We are live, baby. Yeah. Okay. We're going to get ready to do the Sag reading. Give me a second. Let me post this to Instagram. Just in case anybody wants to see what's up with the Sagittarius. I mean, it is quarantine. All right. So I'm not going to stay on here too long. But I did want to see what's good. Let's see if we can get a few people to come in. Come on in. Kitty, hey, how you doing? What's going on? It is a nice Tuesday. It really is. It's a nice Tuesday. I got a lot done today, but I had a brief moment in time when I was a little frustrated. You know, it is the new moon in Aries was today. Yes, I am. I'm trying to stay as healthy as possible. Somehow or another yesterday, well, I know how it happened. I was doing something I should have been doing with the AC, and I caught the hives yesterday. They've calmed down quite a bit, but they kind of rising back up a little bit. Anyway, enough about that. I hope you're staying healthy as well. So we're going to get into Sagittarius' reading here. Oh yeah, I work remotely anyway. For the most part, yeah. So let's see. I am going to start off with some oracle cards. We'll start off with some oracle cards, and then we'll see where it goes after that. Because it's already 2 minutes in. I don't want to be on here forever and a day. You know, I know the people are at home. I don't know if they have their notifications on, but it would be nice if people put their notifications on so we know if I want to go live, because I'm live. And this is the easiest way for me to get readings out, y'all, instead of pre-recording it, trying to upload and all that. Child, I ain't got the thing. Literally, I don't have time to do that. So I'm going to start with some oracle cards from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. Let me start there first. And then I think I'm going to pull some cards, some oracle cards from the Mystical Wisdom Oracle deck. And then we're going to go straight into the tarot, because I don't want to keep people for too long. But the song that I got for Sagittarius, what's up, Chris, baby? The song that I got for Sagittarius is a song by Miguel called Pineapple Skies. If y'all have not heard of Pineapple Skies, go and check it out. YouTube it. Whatever you need to do, whatever platform, Spotify, Tidal, all that good stuff, Apple, whatever you use, check out Pineapple Skies by Miguel. That's the song that's been playing in my head when I decided I was going to do the Sagittarius reading. All right. So let's go ahead and get into the energies for Sagittarius. And y'all know I'm a Sagittarius, so. All right. So let's start with this oracle deck. Spirit messages do you have for Sagittarian energy? So this can resonate with anyone who's a Sagittarius. You heard of it, Kenny? Yes. You a Scorpio. I know y'all be on that Miguel. Miguel, people don't realize that Miguel is actually really, really nasty. Scorpios, I know what y'all be talking about. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, that song, the Pineapple Skies song. And let's see what messages come out. Spirit messages do we have for the Sagittarian energy? What messages do we have for the Sagittarian energy? And this could apply if you are Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, anywhere where you have heavy Sagittarius energy in your chart. This could resonate with you. All right. Remember, energy is fluid. So whenever you watch, this will be the right time for you. Whether this is recent past, current, or upcoming energies. It is what it is. Yes, Chris, he is. Miguel, boy, he be on it. And when you start listening to his lyrics, I have a Scorpio friend that like really listened to the lyrics. And when I was listening to this, I was like, this was my favorite song, Miguel. What are you talking about? Devalue you. Wait. Anyway, I'm just saying. But I mean, it's grown-up music. Let me say that. It's grown-up music. It's not time, you know, not for people who are like really bashful. They wouldn't like it. So anyways, so that's what I'm hearing for Sagittarius. It's like, you know, just trying to see the, and you know, pineapples, and speaking of pineapples, we can see the solar plexus chakra card here, but you know, just trying to keep it as light and airy as possible. So that you may be dealing with an air sign, you may have air energy around you, or you may have heavy air energy in your chart. But I feel like you've just been trying to keep things as light as possible. Seeing the upside in things, especially right now. I feel like people need to be a little bit more optimistic than what they have been, because you know, just kind of what's going on. People have really been doing this fear mongering BS, and it's not right. Protect your energy. Protect the energy of your loved ones if you can. Spirit, what other messages for Sagittarian energy? What other messages for Sagittarian energy? Yeah, I've been trying to do these readings, but I've been having my own outside projects to do, so forgive me. All right, first card out is Divine Feminine. 21 at the top of the card. Numerology breaks down to 3. If I'm not mistaken, I think 3 has something to do with change and movement. All right, it says the frequency of Divine Feminine supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side. Remember, I was talking about being light and airy, just kind of, you know, trying to see the brighter side of things. That's that mutable Sagittarian energy. All right, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces are the mutable signs. Mutable signs are like chameleons, right? They adapt. I remember when I was in high school and like early college, I remember it used to be an interview question that people would ask, and it would always be, you know, what kind of animal would you be, and all this kind of stuff. And I used to always say I would be a chameleon because, you know, I can adapt to any situation, circumstance, or event, right? And that's literally what a mutable sign does. Mutable signs adapt, right? And in order for you to adapt, you have to be receptive. All right. Now, even though this card says Divine Feminine, remember that you have, whether you're a man or a woman, you have masculine and feminine energy. All right. So keep that in mind. All right. All right. So supports our receptive, nurturing, and soft side, allowing it to express itself openly and helping us to connect to our intrinsic understanding of our connection to all of creation. And I noticed all the pinks and the oranges, and you know, now we've moved. This is kind of more like giving me pastel colors, you know, with some vibrancy in there as well. But we are in Aries season. That's another fire sign, so that makes it trying to any placement where you have Sagittarius in, because Sagittarius is also a fire sign, which is really good. And I'm looking at this, and this just reminds me of the springtime energy. It really does. It reminds me of the springtime energy with the pastel colors. So some of you may want to start looking into the more pastel colors, that family, maybe with gemstones, to help bring out more of your receptive energy. Some of y'all may be experiencing some blockages. Some people may have some blockages, but I'm hearing like rose petals. Somebody need to get some rose petals, maybe put some rose petals in your bath, in your spiritual bath. Since this is the new moon, you want to go ahead and do your new moon rituals. So for those of you who haven't done it yet, it would be a good time to incorporate amethyst, to incorporate rose quartz, especially for people who are needing clarity. Rose quartz, I'm trying to think what else, clear quartz, even tourmaline, black tourmaline for protection as well, you know, especially with all this shit we got going on. Tiger's eye with all this shit we got going on. What else? I think that's it for that. think of anything else, I'll tell y'all. Oh, tantric journey. Tantric journey. All right. The frequency of tantric journey helps us to unlock the hidden knowledge and wisdom that we intrinsically hold about how to reach a state of wholeness and completion through our sensual experiences with ourselves and with another. Okay. Some of y'all been getting it in. Remember the last reading that I did, if y'all watched it, if you haven't watched it, go back and check that video out. But I talked about, you know, how Sagittarius needs to have a piece of happiness and joy, and just to enjoy that, to ride that wave, right? That's Miguel's song. Wanna ride that wave. Y'all know the song? Okay, anyways, and so some of y'all need to be getting in tune with your Kundalini energy, right? Some of y'all could even be tapping into tantric sex, sexual pleasures and such. All right. Know what you're doing when you're doing it. You can't, that's not for everybody. You can't do that with everybody. Y'all ain't got anyway, purples, blues, oranges. Again, I still see some of those pastel colors. And you know, purple right here, you know, it's not lavender, but it's purple. So again, it's reiterating the amethyst, and even with there's orange colors in here. So I'm also thinking about the crown chakra. I'm still seeing this pink. I'm still seeing this pink, whatever that means. The number 42 is at the top of the card, which is the number 6. If you break it down in numerology, so we go from a 3 to a 6. So there may be some compounded energy here. And maybe that's why some of y'all are trying to really dive into this receptive feminine energy to, some of y'all trying to get pregnant. I just saw the word creation and divine feminine with the tantric journey, and that's what I got. If you ain't trying to get pregnant and have no, what's it called? We ain't gonna say his name, but the C word. Babies, lay down. Just be careful. All right. Be careful. All right. So, 3 cards that came out. We got the light. All right. We got the light. The frequency of the light supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. What did I just say in reference to the last reading that I did? Was that it's okay for you to enjoy something that feels good, as long as it's not hurting you or somebody else. Sagittarius had to go through that whole spiel with Saturn from 2014 to 2017, and then backdoor Saturn hits another part of your chart. All right, and that's another part of your life where you have, it basically it's being turned upside down. It says the more delight we feel, the more delight we invoke in others. And if I know anything about Sagittarius, Sagittarius is delight. But the Queen of Wands more so, because it's like, you know, even though I've been through some shit, I can still be happy and have a smile on my face at the end of the day. All right. Then we got the card Emergence with the number 7. 25 breaks down to 7. And it says the frequency of emergence invites us to approach our reality with a childlike attitude of innocence. All I see is the sun card, Leo energy with this, the sun card, the sun is shining. We have literally just moved into the astrological new year where the sun is going to start shining. All right. All right. It says, and wondering, and to watch and celebrate the beauty that unfolds from that place. So I just really feel like there's like coming out of the dark places. I just really feel like, you know, just getting your energy back, getting your swag back. Do people still say swag? I don't know. People still say swag. Y'all tell me. Y'all let me know. Maybe I don't know these terms and terminology these folks is sure me using. But I really do feel like, you know, once you get in tune with that receptive energy, with that divine feminine energy, and some of y'all could be, some of y'all could be meeting your divine feminine energy, right? Some of y'all could be meeting her. And then you, especially doing spell work or setting magic and intentions for your divine feminine to come into your life, or for some divine partner to come into your life. That it really does bring you delight, and you feel different. You feel better with and around this person. And then the last card that came out was dynamic. All right, dynamic. And dynamic says the frequency of dynamic supports our ability to harmonize between layers and aspects of different origin and frequency. It helps us to put together a reality that is made up of many different elements, both familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. So that's why I feel like there's like this smooth transition. And then at the bottom of that, we got synergy. You said we're going to say it tonight. Ah! You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that stuff is crazy. But I do feel like there's like this happy energy that is surrounding and within the Sagittarian spirit, within that energy. I really feel like it's just happiness. And then I'm looking at the decks that I have that I'm going to do the tarot with, and one of them, at the bottom of the deck, it has this 3 of Cups, celebration. Celebrating, new accomplishments, because there's a harvest in that card. But I just feel like there's, some of y'all may be getting engaged within the next couple months, because you found, somebody has found their divine partner. So y'all, I haven't brought out these cards in a while. These are my Tarot Dreams cards. This deck here, I haven't used these cards in forever. And we're going to bring the big boys out today. These are some big ass cards. So we're going to see what they're talking about. Spirit, what messages do you have for the Sagittarian energy? What messages do we have for the Sagittarian? I think I'm going to do Aries next. I got to show love to my Aries, man. I know a lot of Aries. I've come into contact with a lot of Aries. I've grown up with Aries. Aries are good people. People may seem that they are selfish, which they can be sometimes. But what sign don't have their own issues and lower vibrations, right? There's no sign that's good or bad. It's I'm reading in the Kabbalion is that it's only by a separation of degrees. It's not a definite when it comes to people, how they operate. It's a mindset. It's a vibration. What other messages do we have for the Sagittarian energy, please? What messages do we have for the Sagittarian What messages do we have for the Sagittarian energy? I feel like that was the Temperance card that was trying to come out. You're trying to come out in your own reading, Sag. Was good. What other messages do we have? All right. We got one card that flipped out, and I told you about the Sun card, man. I just talked about the Sun card, man. What? I literally just talked about the Sun card. The Sun card is, remember I told you about that childlike energy? What card was that? Is that the Delight card? That was the Emergence card. With the Sun card, you say you wonder if I'm getting shadow banned like other content creators. You know what? I don't know. Probably so. Probably so. I don't know. But people catch it when they catch it. So the Sun card, Leo energy, that is that's all this reading is about getting back your energy, positive spirits, uplifting spirits. It's like you are the light, the sun, and light is beaming from you, and it invokes that light in other people around you. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the Sun card. That's the Sun card. The Sun card is strong, right? In order for you to beam all that light for all that time, you got to be pretty strong. You illuminate it, right? You illuminate and you exude. And of course, the Sun card is Leo. That's more fire energy. It's like you know, you're getting the fire lit underneath your ass again. And then we have the World card. You know, that elemental understanding. And that came out in one of these cards too. Yeah, the dynamic card, it says that you put together a reality that's made up of many different elements, familiar and completely new, with ease, grace, and great joy. Remember, I talked about joy is spiritual. Happiness is a human construct, right? It's in the 3D realm. But when you have joy, that joy exudes from you. Like, people can smell the joy on you. That's how it is. That's how I feel like, you know, the Sagittarian is running with this sun card energy. Is the joy is exuding from you. And I feel like that's where you're emerging at. The joy that's within you, the optimism, the delight, man, a delight to be around. Let's see. What other messages do you have? And I feel like this is a new cycle. You know, we've started the new astrological year with the sun card coming out first and then the world card, you know, 2 major arcanas. That's basically saying that, man, look, this is a great new cycle where you can use all the elements, right? Both the ones that you have developed and the ones that you haven't done a lot of work to utilize properly, right? That energy. Because you got earth, you got air, fire, and water. These are new cycles that are coming in your life. Especially with this tantric journey, I feel like some of y'all are really going to be getting in tune with your kundalini spirit. That kundalini energy. Some of y'all may even want to go and purchase, you know, books, or just look up, you know, maybe rituals to help bring out that kundalini energy, to help cultivate it. Spirit, what other messages do you have with Sagittarian energy? What other messages do you have? Man, sun card and the world card. All right. Empress. Boom, 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 boom. Birthing something new in a new cycle. Goddamn. When I told y'all some of y'all may be getting pregnant. All right. If you are not trying to get pregnant. That's also, it's a Venus card. Venus card. It's also could be representative of a Taurus or Earth energy. The Empress talks about, man, you know, you birthing something new, you gaining. So what I see with the Sun card, the World card, and the Empress put together, I see like hard work you've been putting in, right? With the Sun card, you know, staying positive, staying energetic, staying optimistic, staying delightful, staying in a positive vibration, positive energy flow as much as possible, because we do know that you're not going to be positive vibes all fucking day long. Oh, sexual alchemy for tantric energy and kundalini energy is what Chris says is a good book. Sexual alchemy, y'all. All right. But what I see is, you know, from you remaining true to your energetic self, your higher self, your light being, new cycle comes in and boom, hard work paying off. You get to start to get some harvest from what you've been putting work into. Okay, so if some of y'all been putting work into a relationship, you know, start to see harvest from that. If some of y'all, especially if y'all been trying to get pregnant, right? And some people, you know, I know that some people have a hard time getting pregnant or conceiving. I see that, you know, especially with this baby is lit up. Do you hear me? That's a baby in her hand. That's a baby in her hand. It's, you know, it's taking something and being able to nurture it, being able to love it. And whatever this new cycle is, it's like, you know, now you come upon something new that you can nurture, you can mold, you can build, right? This is the building phase, the building blocks. This is the building blocks for whatever it is that you've been working on, whether this is, you know, in your business, you know, family life. Maybe some of y'all are building homes, right? Because Empress energy, you know, that's Taurian energy, that is Earth energy, that's something of tangible nature, something that you've been tangibly working on. Now it may be a resurgence, right? With this emergence card here, you know, with this emergence card, it may be a resurgence of energy for that particular cycle in your life to get started back up, right? You know, because it's still in infantry mode. for some of y'all. It's still in infantry mode. It's still at the beginning phases. Or you may be in a beginning phase of a new chapter of this particular thing that you've been working on. Okay, Chris says Sexual Alchemy is by Donald Tyson. So if y'all want to check that out to help with your Kundalini energy. Your Kundalini energy will help you to be more receptive, will help things come to you and flow to you, right? All right, now we got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords in reverse. All right, with the Six of Swords in reverse, it's telling me that some of y'all not willing to let something go and move on from something or someone. All right, and we'll clarify that card here in a minute, but if there's anyone or anything that you need to let go of, you should probably do so. Or maybe this could be that, you know, for some of y'all who know that this is a situation that maybe you don't necessarily want to walk away from, or it could be just a new perspective. New life has been given to this particular situation. And so now it's caused you to rethink leaving it. All right. Spirit, what are the messages do we have with Sagittarian energy? What are the messages? What are the messages? What are the messages? All right. All right, we got the Star card. And this can be read in the reverse or in the upright. But the Star card talks about, you know, you being vulnerable, you being birthing something. And this is birthing something new. This is like, you know, and you look in the Star card, right? There's light that's beaming through her body. Okay, this is also a card of Aquarius. Some of y'all may be dealing with Aquarius. Remember I talked about that air energy earlier, you know, kind of feeling like you're on cloud 9. You know, this woman is lifted in the sky. She's not on the ground. She's sitting on top of the star. She's creating the star. So I talked about that air energy earlier. A lot of y'all are tapping a lot into this air energy right now. And actually, you're tapping into the air energy. You're tapping into the earth energy. You're tapping into the fire energy. We'll see if any of the water elements come out. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm like, I mean, this is wonderful. This is beautiful. This is, you know what? You get a chance to watch yourself rise, right? I just heard rise from the ashes like the phoenix. That's what I'm seeing when I see this card here with the star card. That's what I see, like, you know, being vulnerable and being able to nurture the new things or new cycles, new phases in your life. It's now you're front and center with the Star card and with the Sun card here, man. I feel like, you know, Sagittarius, now the spotlight is about to be on you. So you got to be ready for that, right? And in order for you to be ready for that, and in order for you to, you know, understand and how to utilize, you know, especially like that Scorpio energy with this tantric journey, you know, you got to know how to maneuver, right? You know, Scorpio energy is very strategic. Taurian energy is very feminine because it's ruled by Venus. The air energy is very free flowing and delightful, right? It's supposed to be free flowing. It's supposed to be delightful. It's supposed to be whatever, right? The Aquarian energy is the higher mind, higher consciousness, right? And what I mean by that is, you know, being very innovative, bringing new things to the table. And that's why the World card came right after the Sun card. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the King of Wands, man. The King of Wands, more fire energy. The King of Wands says, man, look, we're doing it like this. This is where we're going. This is how we're gonna do it. Because the King of Wands represent fire signs, which also represent creativity. It represents, you know, action, like actually doing some shit. And with the King of Wands, he's like, look, you know, this is the best route for us to take. Let's go this way. Intuitively, I know this is the best route for us to take. Let's go this way. Let me see what's underneath that. Underneath that, we got the Six of Coins. You know, that's Libra energy. Somebody bringing some balance into your life, into your money, honey, okay? All right, so for some of y'all who are looking at business or This is, you know, maybe a career or something like that. Some of y'all have been out of balance when it comes to that money. When it comes to that money, been out of balance. And so spirit is coming to, and this is underlying energy because at the bottom of the deck, look, we got the Knight of Coins. Okay. Coming in quickly with the quickness. Then we got the Queen of Cups, they're water energy. So we got all elements here. The Queen of Cups. Being receptive, but also knowing when to close your goddamn cup. Not to internalize other people's shit. All right, let's pull some clarifiers. I'm going to be using my Universal Weight Tarot deck. Oh, handy dandy, my very first deck. Spirit, what messages do you have for Sagittarian energy? Let's clarify these cards. Sagittarius. I see this Eight of Cups is sitting down here chilling. Some of y'all walking away from, you know, old cycles, you know, whether it's jobs, emotions, anything, any old feelings. You're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. And I see the Sun card here. Yep, there go that Eight of Cups. Yep. All right. Let's see if we can get some clarification. Then we're going to get up out of this thing, huh? Spirit, please clarify these messages for Sagittarius. Clarify the messages for the Sagittarius energy. I really want to get clarifications on the Six of Swords. Spirit, can you please clarify the Six of Swords? Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? Why is the Six of Swords here in reverse? All right. Three of Swords reversed. All right. Betrayal, deception, air energy again. This is the Swords. This is what clarified the Six of Swords. I see that. This is terrible, y'all. I'm sorry. This is what clarified the Six of Swords. So, some people have gotten over the heartbreak. They just haven't moved on yet. Kenny said I'm an expert in this field. Thank you. Yeah, some of y'all have moved away from feelings of heartbreak and betrayal, right? You just may not have moved away from what did cause, you know, ruckus and turbulence. Why is that? Why is this Three of Swords here in reverse? Why is this Three of Swords here? This is Three of Swords here in reverse. I just started King of Pentacles. Somebody got some money. That's why they ain't leaving. Money is on the table. Spirit, what's this Three of Swords here in reverse? That's too many cards. Spirit, why is this Three of Swords here in reverse? And I almost feel like with this Three of Swords in reverse, you know, yeah, somebody has some regret, or maybe is feeling like they wasted their time with the Five of Cups. Yeah, some people may feel like they have wasted their time. But like I always say, you can't cry with spilled milk. You know what I mean? With the Two of Wands at the bottom of the deck, man, the world is your oyster. You got to figure out where you want to go. And just go. I saw the Fool card. Just go. All right. Yeah, we got the Eight of Wands in reverse. You know, there's a stop to, you know, this creativity or this flow. Or just a lot of things coming at you at one time. I feel like for whomever this is for, with this heartbreak that they got over, that's the key word, got over it. For whoever it is, you know, they still have some brief moments of regret. And it's like things came to a stop, a halt, like things are paused. It's just like with the Six of Swords here in reverse, like, you know, somebody's in pause mode. Somebody is waiting. What they're waiting for, I'm not sure. But let's see if we can clarify these other cards. Spirit. And I just saw the Queen of Wands. She just kind of popped out a little bit. Spirit, please clarify these cards. Clarify this reading. Queen of Wands sitting down at the bottom. She been through some shit. And she's like, all right, well, you know, next, move on. King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Mental clarity. So some of y'all got mental clarity or got clear on what the situation was. And just is like, all right, you know, moving on. Here, what other messages do you have for the Sagittarian energy? Nostalgia. I think that's why that's part of the reason why somebody's not moving on from the situation, because it's nostalgia. Nostalgia is kept them there. You know, remember the good times. And it's a water sign. I see it. You know, it's water energy. It's two. You got the Five of Cups. You got the Six of Cups. You know, some of y'all dealing with a water sign. Some of y'all can even be dealing with an air sign. What other messages do you have for Sagittarius? We got the Hangman here. Yeah. Somebody's stuck in limbo. Why y'all stuck in limbo? What's good? What you contemplating about? We got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck that I keep seeing. Nine of Cups talks about, you know, emotional satisfaction. So you have made peace. Somebody has made peace. That's why they can, you know, really tap into the divine feminine energy. That's why they can be delightful. That's why the Sun card is here to revitalize whomever this is. But that's why the Sun card is here to revitalize, to give you that energy back, to give you the strength back, to keep moving forward, to keep pushing. And it's, you know, with this Nine of Cups, it's like, man, look, I'm good. Emotionally, I'm good. You know, I actually took some time to go through the emotions, go through those phases. You know, put a stop to some shit. Let's hang it up. Wait a minute. That's why the Hangman is here too. Let's chill. You know, to take some time to think about what it is that somebody was trying to give to you, and if it was worth taking. See the boy, he's giving a big pot of a big cup of flowers to this girl. So what other messages do you have for the Sagittarian energy? Are there any other messages? I do see a victory with the Six of Wands. A victory, man. And you having support, right? So for those of you that haven't felt like you've had enough support, man, support is coming in strong. The Nine of Cups is holding on strong down there. Ace of Pentacles, come on through. There we go. There we go. This is what I'm talking about. Ace of Pentacles. Man, get your ass on this road. Get on this journey. Hey, ain't no more thinking. There's no more time to think about this. It's time to go. It's time to go. In other words, focus on this money. Focus on this money. And the Queen of Wands, again, is back down here at the bottom of the deck. And the Queen of Wands, that's fire energy. That is Sagittarian energy. And basically what it's saying is, man, look, I get it. My shadow side, she like to come out and play every now and again. She's still there. Don't get it twisted. Still sitting there right in front of me. Just in case I need it for you mofos. It's almost like the shadow energy is there as a buffer, right? To screen people, places, situations, and circumstances before they get to you, right? Because you gotta pass the cat up first to get to the queen. Okay. But the Queen of Wands, she been through a lot. And then look, she got a sunflower in her hand. She got a wand in one hand, sunflower in the other. You know, that's significant of, you know, steady pressing forward and keeping the sun spirit, keeping the light energetic spirit, keeping the fun loving spirit on the other end, even though you got shit to do. See what I'm saying? You got shit to do but do with a smile on your face. At the end of the day, you are happy, right? You're happy. The sunflower to me represents that happiness, and the one, you're happy to get shit done, right? That's the one. To carry forward, to move forward. So I feel happy with the sunflower that I'm doing and getting shit done, regardless of what the fuck is going on around me, right? Regardless of those feelings of regret. And I'm gonna tell you like this here: don't regret things that you've done, people that you've experienced, situations that you've experienced. What's the point in regretting it when you have the free will to choose to engage or not, right? And since there's a reason for every situation. Most times we don't see it at that moment, but you see it after the fact, or some of you do see it during the moment as it's happening. And be okay with that, all right? We also have the King of Pentacles sitting on the throne. You know, this is that abundance, overabundance. Some of y'all may be meeting the King of Pentacles. Some of y'all may be dealing with one. Shit, this may be you yourself. Dip, dip, dip. Okay? Dipped in all the gold, glory, and all the money's honeys. All right? And that's another reason why the Ace of Pentacles is here. You know, you on the beginning of the journey to get to the King of Pentacles. So that means you at, and again, with the Empress card, all right, with the World card, with the Sun card, man, and the Star card, I really feel like this is the start of the change and the surplus in your abundance. Whether this is abundance, a lot of this has a lot to do with the abundance of your money, your resources, your tangible things and desires and assets. But this is also in love too, with that tantric energy, with that divine feminine energy. I really feel like this is both in love and in finances, career, and what have you, and business. You know, the Tower card is here too. Let's not forget the Tower. The Tower comes to shake things up. And for a lot of y'all, I feel like this has already happened. I feel like the Tower card has already happened. You know, anything that was built on the shaky ground that did not have a sturdy foundation, we ain't doing it. Ain't gonna do it. Nah, let's go. Let's get out of here. Right? Let's get out of here. We got the Ten of Wands here. The Ten of Wands, you got to be careful with the Ten of Wands, because with the Ten of Wands, if you are not careful, you're going to be doing so many things. And that's probably another reason why the Eight of Wands is here in reverse, is because you was doing too much, right? You were doing too much, especially if it had anything to do with love and relationships. You were doing too much. You're doing too much, right? And it gets to a point where you can't see straight. You can't see, because if you look, his vision, his sight lines are, his sight lines, he can't see. He can't see clearly. That's an obstruction in his sight lines. He's going to end up tripping over all these damn walls and he's carrying too much. So for those of you who haven't figured out to let some stuff go, and I feel like a lot of y'all have decided to let some shit go, or to, you know, let some of these activities or some of these, you know, things that you've been doing, I'm not going to carry all that. I don't carry all that. And then we got the Page of Cups here. We got the Six of Wands. I told y'all about the Six of Wands. And then we got the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, man. You know, all this is saying is for you to remain optimistic. And I really feel like that's what this is about. This is really about, because you have remained steadfast, even in, you know, dark times, or in Tower moments, or in regretful moments. Excuse me. You found a way to find the positive light at the end of the tunnel, wherever that is. And so because of that, now Spirit is saying, you know what, I'm giving you more energy, I'm giving you more strength, I'm letting the light beam from within you, from your spirit being, to show to other people. And that illumination draws people in, because now you've used your receptive energy, that feminine energy that calls people in. Feminine energy calls people in. That's why the feminine energy is the receptor, the receptive, okay, the receptive energy. All right, so what the feminine energy calls people, calls opportunities, calls careers, calls all those things, calls those things in, for you to then now take this new cycle, use all of the elements, right? Fire, earth, air, and water. Use all those elements to birth something new and to nurture the shit out of it. I really feel like this is nurturing season. This is grind season. This is the official start of the year. So now you can really get to your shit. All right. So with that, I want to thank y'all for watching and supporting. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. All right. I don't know what's going on the algorithm. I can't do anything about that. All I know is that I really want to come on here and do this reading for y'all. Share this video with somebody who may need to hear the message, whether they're Sagittarius or not, or that you can tell from the energies that, hey man, this is something that I feel like this person needs to hear. Because they have Sagittarius somewhere in their chart, they may just not know it. All right. You're gonna book a personal reading. Information is always down below in the description box. Follow me on Instagram if you choose to. I'm always on stories. Boo. That's what I do. Stories is quick, easy, boom, boom, pow. We done. What else? I think that is it, y'all. And as always, peace and love, light, and bye bye.